Today I wanted to go over my predictions for the character roster for the next Mario Kart game, whatever the heck they decide to call it. But firstly, a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed and helped me reach 2k subscribers. It really does mean a lot and I truly appreciate it. Back to the video, I have cleared out some characters from 8 Deluxe just to make things a little bit neater and ended on about 65 characters. More than the previous game, but not too much where it becomes a bit too cluttered. Firstly, let's go over the base roster we could see, starting with the obvious ones: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Pauline, Yoshi, Birdo, Toad, Toadette, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach. Now I did decide to cut out Baby Daisy and Rosalina. Sorry Baby Daisy and Rosalina fans. If they were to add them again, I wouldn't really be that bothered, to be honest with you. I just think that 3 baby characters is enough though. Then of course Bowser, Wario, Waluigi, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and Dixie Kong. It was great seeing her in tour. She does tend to get ignored quite a lot and I do think she deserves to be more present, especially alongside Diddy Kong, so putting her in a big main Mario Kart game would really be awesome. And of course you cannot have Mario Kart without the one, the only Donkey Kong. We also have Bowser Jr. and all of the Koopalings. I know these guys are a little controversial, but to be honest with you, when we have a big roster and some more variety, I honestly don't mind having all 7 of the Koopalings here. It's a different story when we have a small roster like in the original Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and there really isn't much variety. I mean, we've got like 50 million different Marios in the Koopalings, and there just isn't much going on. But when we have a big roster, I think these guys deserve to be here. Some more enemies, we have Koopa Trooper, Dry Bones, Dry Bowser, Hammer Bro, Shy Guy, Kamek, 100% definitely deserves to be here. I mean, this guy has so much Mario Kart history. Was supposed to be in 64 but got cut. Wasn't he supposed to also be in the original Mario Kart 8 but got cut? It would be evil to finally have him on a home console Mario Kart game, that being 8 Deluxe, and then just to get rid of him again in the next game. Bring Kamek back. Lakitu, Wiggler, and some new characters we didn't see in 8 Deluxe, being Monty the Mole and Spike. These guys have sort of started blowing up in popularity recently. And the last of the base roster I think we should see is King Boo. Now moving on to some unlockable characters here. These are going to be a lot more unique, some wild picks, but definitely deserve to be here. Starting off with P.T. Piranha and King Bomb. And then we have Professor Egad. I love this dude. He's super popular, of course features in all of the Luigi's Mansion games and is even shown in some other games like Mario and Luigi. He deserves to make his Mario Kart debut. He was supposed to be in Mario Kart DS but got cut out for Rob, so let's bring him some justice and bring him back here. Then we have Poplin, a new character of course being in Mario Wonder. It'd be awesome to see them in some spin-off games. Peontas definitely deserve to come back. Cappy also deserves to be in some more spin-offs. Nabbit, I definitely think we'll see here because he's been blowing up in popularity recently. He's pretty much in every 2D Mario game, so why not have him here? Now this next pick is a super popular one, has maybe a bit more of a lower chance, but seeing him be here would be amazing. And that is of course King K. Rool. Bring him to Mario Kart. Now the final character from the Donkey Kong series I would love to see here is none other than Donkey Kong Jr. We saw him in Mario Kart Tour and I would love for him to be in his original sprite format here as well. Not only would it mean we have every single character from the original Mario Kart game on the SNES, but if we also had him in his sprite format, it would be another cool way to pay homage to the original game. I wouldn't even be opposed, to be honest with you, if they did some more characters in the retro style, even if it was just Mario, for example, it's like a skin or something, it'd be really cool. But seeing Donkey Kong Jr. here in that unique sprite format like they did in Tour would be amazing. Another character who has just seemed to vanish recently for some bizarre reason is Toadsworth. He was even supposed to be in the Mario movie but got cut out for some reason. I don't know why. They really need to bring him back. It just makes sense to have him be the elder, wise Toad instead of just having loads of plain different colored Toads everywhere. Another character who has been blowing up in popularity recently and is even in Super Mario Party Jamboree is Ninja. I'd love to see him here. He's a cool little guy. And my last unlockable character that is again a bit more unrealistic, but we did technically see him in Mario Kart Tour 2, so it isn't impossible, that is Poochy. The more Poochy, the better. Now moving on to guest characters. I know these are a little more controversial and some people don't want them in the game at all, and I can see why, but personally, I don't mind them if they are kept to a small number. I don't really want there to be a big Nintendo Kart like some people are talking about. Keep that for Smash Bros and keep Mario Kart as Mario Kart, but a small number of these guys, I don't mind. And if we are going to be bringing them back, I do think all the past characters should return, as well as Rob from Mario Kart DS. And some new additions could be Kirby and Captain Falcon. I mean, we do have F-Zero tracks in the game, so I think he deserves to be playable here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my roster for the next Mario Kart game. Looking at it here in all its glory just makes me hope we get a roster like this one day. Even if it's a little bit smaller and some of these aren't included, it would still be amazing. Not only would it be the biggest Mario Kart roster ever in terms of size, but also in variety and overall representation, it would be amazing. Now in terms of characters like Gold Mario or Tanuki Mario, I do hope they are reserved purely for skins and just don't waste any character slots. There's a lot of potential for cool skins, especially if we look back at Mario Kart Tour, and I mean, just for Mario alone, there is a lot they could do here, but having them waste character slots, it just doesn't sit right with me. So if they are going to bring these back, do it as skins. I mean, we've seen it happen in 8 Deluxe before with the Shy Guys and the different Yoshi colors, so it's definitely possible, just don't waste any of these precious character slots. And that, everyone, is my dream roster. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if there's any characters that you wish to see that I have missed out, or if you think maybe it's a bit too crazy. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Miis. Of course, we should have the Miis come back as well with all the different amiibo costumes. But yes, I'm rambling. Let me know in the comments below what your dream roster would be. Make sure to subscribe for more Nintendo content.
Sunrise.